It's a big moment here. I got my man David Lyon. Agree to hop in the cold.
About to do a cold pool plunge.
A cold pool plunge, in effect.
I'm shaking my head on the inside, but my spirit is going in one direction.
My mind's telling me no. My spirit keeps telling me yeah.
You motherfucker. Are we ready?
All right.
Yeah. All right. One, two, three. Oh, it's cold. It's cold.
All right, here's the goal. You got this. Stay down. We're gonna stay in here till you trust your body.
Okay.
Every few seconds. Yeah, here we go. Look at me.
Okay.
You'll feel every few seconds it's relaxing a little bit more. Just relax any tension. It's already acclimating. Feel your being's more relaxed?
Yeah.
Slightly, yeah. If there's a goal here, that's it. It's just like a little bit more relaxation. To the point where you feel all in, which means there's no resistance to it. Then that's like a good checkpoint for the dojo. Like that's a great accomplishment. Like, okay, even if it's for 2 seconds, you're like, oh, there's no, yeah, you're getting there. You feel that?
Yeah, I do.
See, this is like diving into love when you're afraid. And if you can just hang there long enough, realizing, oh, I'm not dead. I'm still here. Nice. I can feel the stillness deepening in your being. It's also the sensation of bringing your spirit into your body, because you realize you're still the creator. You're not at the effect of the sensations. It's like literally your intention and your will is penetrating into your body.
Yeah, I feel pretty relaxed. It's cold.
But you feel relaxed though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's huge. Yeah, if you can get to the point where you're like that, like, just like relaxed, where the sensation of like time or like I need to get out of here just fades, almost like you hit a 0 point. It's like
It's cold. It's cold, and I'm experiencing myself relaxed.
nice.
And it's like shivering on the surface. But my being feels very relaxed.
Nice.
Like I don't notice a sense of time. I could stay here forever kind of feeling.
Nice. And channeling from your being, what do you feel like that's doing in your consciousness? Or how is this expanding you?
It feels like allowing me to land in more completely, because the same kind of resistance to the cold or shivering is the same kind of sensation of resistance to landing in, or that was there to landing in my body.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never thought I'd be working with the cold to do this.
We in the dojo.
We in the dojo.
Hey, whatever it takes.
All it took was one little spark of inspiration. But yeah, it feels like my body's learning something through this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And you're also getting the sensation, because you used your will, which is your spirit, of when you go into your body, you don't have to lose your spirit. It's like your spirit is descending into your body through your will and through your stillness and being able to feel the stillness amidst the cold, that's the awareness of your spirit. Like, oh, I am still, even if my body is shivering.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's something really powerful for you with that. That's like coding something new in you.
Yeah, I feel that. It's almost like creating a pathway.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Your brain's even creating a new pathway in this experience. Not just because it's cold, but you got to the point of relaxation or stillness, and those existing at the same time. That's a new code that you wouldn't otherwise experience if you didn't take yourself to this threshold. So literally, this is like being all in versus being all in only if there's no negotiation happening here. I mean, it's kind of hard to negotiate with the cold. You can resist, but it's really hard. You're still all in. You're still in here.
I just hope all in isn't always cold.
Well, when you free your consciousness, then you get to choose with your freedom and your power where you want to go all in.
Yeah.
But if you can't go all in based upon a belief, essentially, that it's too much,
Right.
then it's going to restrict your all-in energy somewhere at some point. So it's like you're flexing the muscle of like transcending the emotional mental barrier. You know,
Yeah, I feel that.
specifically because you're actually getting to the point of relaxation, timelessness, and stillness. If we were in here 3 minutes and you didn't reach that, it wouldn't code it in your brain and body. You would just be like, it's cold as fuck, and I just used my courage and got in there, but fuck that. You get what I'm saying? There would be no positive translation connected to your spirit and to your intention.
Yeah, and what I just felt too on a soul level was like this expression of like, well, like, do you want to be with me too? And, you know, which pinged me because, you know, all this time I've been kind of leaning in towards Avea, like going, but wasn't, in a sense, considering my desire of like, well, you know, like, yeah, I'm here, but like, do you want this too, kind of thing? Because I'm like and that feels like where my soul wasn't budging because it's wanting to be honored in its own.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Good job, man. Do you hit timelessness? That's a checkpoint.
Oh yeah.
For sure. You can't fake it either.
Oh yeah. When I have inspiration, it's easy. Like I knew I had to as soon as I said earlier, I'm like, nah, I don't do cold. I'm like, shit, that's an identity. I recognize it in the moment. I'm like, that's not the truth.
Right, exactly. It's like, who's the eye that doesn't do cold?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting. This is the quality that I was saying to Sky on your behalf when she was asking, like, what part of the training's hard. And I was like, oh, you probably couldn't think of an answer because you have this quality. Like, if you have the inspiration,
right,
you have the devotion. So it's like,
right,
you're not thinking about, oh my God, it was so challenging.
Right, yeah, there's no level of difficulty at that point. It's just like, it's already done. I'm just showing it to myself.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great quality that you have.
Yeah. Likewise.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Thank you. My man, he manned up, jumped in the cold. Proud of him. Looks like it killed him. I was gonna say it didn't kill him. Lion. You gotta admit, there's something kind of satisfying about it, huh? Once you're done, no?
Well, I mean, what's satisfying about it is that we moved in with an inspiration.
Right.
So in that regard, there was like a spiritual purpose, a spiritual pull. Like,
right.
Had I just done it purely for the physical benefits, I'm sure I would have been like, yeah, it was satisfying, but I'm feeling a more holistic satisfaction.
Right.
Myself more in my body, and it's not scary.
It's kind of nice.
Yeah,
or at least it's not scary. It's nice.
Yeah, well, because there's not the same kind of tension. So
right.
So I feel more like, okay, so I could be more landed in, okay. And in a way, I actually feel a little bit more access to my cosmicness for some reason.
That's we have arrived.
Yeah, it's interesting.